Hey guys, I just picked up lumber from the mill right to our right over here. We are headed up, what's the pass called? Eholt Summit. We're headed up the Eholt Summit. We're basically going on Highway 3 from Midway to Grand Forks. This is our fourth run of the day, just looping that same loop over and over. So this is the fourth time we're doing the same loop, and this is the first time we're pulling over top of the mountain with snow. Last hour, 2 hours, it has snowed like crazy, so we're gonna have the fun of pulling over that mountain in a heck of a snowstorm. I just talked to one of the other drivers, pulled in behind me. She's been chasing me all day, slowly getting closer and closer. She caught up with me now here. I asked her about chaining up over here, and she said in the last 5 years she's never chained up. So if I have to chain up, a girl has beaten me. And that would be okay. We'll see if I have to chain up for the first time I go over it. She's been doing the run for 5 years. Seemed like a very pleasant driver, so it's nice meeting other Cetco drivers. Part of the family, part of the Cetco family. And it really is, it feels like a family. I bet you I'm gonna have to pull over and clean those wipers somewhere along the route. We're gonna turn the heat up and put it straight on defrost to keep the wipers a little warmer. It'd be nice to be able to blow cold air up there, but that's not gonna work until the snow gets a little colder, because it's all melting as it hits the windshield right now.
Give me hat, gloves, and coat. It'll be so cold.
I expected to be doing this run for a couple of days, but dispatch called and they're not sure what we're doing tomorrow. Said they'll know by the time I'm unloaded at Grand Forks, especially since it's going to take a long time getting over this mountain. It's been taking me about an hour to get over. It's going to take me a lot longer than an hour this time. It started with a nice warm cloudy day. No rain, the roads were bone dry. Hey look, there's a Cetco truck parked on the side with a pink trailer. It's a breast cancer trailer. 1812. Who drives 1812? I'm not sure.
Oh, I just found it.
Dispatch told me that quite a few of the drivers coming over here had hard brakes, so some critical events going on. We saw one car had spun out in front of us. There were lines all over 360s. So it's a little wet in here. My shoes are all wet. I've used so I kind of like what I've done here in the truck as a boot tray. It's not a real boot tray, but it keeps the mud and gunk from the floor and keeps the truck clean. You always want a backup mud flap in the truck. So I've got a nice clean mud flap sitting in the center between our two seats, and that's where the dirty shoes always go. So I can pull the mud flap out, clean up the mud flap, and the truck's nice and clean again. Unfortunately, with all the snow stuck to my shoes, it's now dribbling down, and just stepped in the pool of water.
It's migrating to my side. The problem is I'm staying away from my side because I get dripped out from the outside.
There's a slight leak on the passenger side window, so she gets dripped on every now and then when it's snowing or raining hard.
This way now I get wet, this way I get wet.
Fun and games, fun and games. I'm laughing right now. It's going to start getting pretty strenuous here as we get through Greenwood, because the snow is sticking.
Hey, Greenwood says they have the world's tastiest water.
Greenwood does say, there's a big billboard that says it's the best tasting water in the world here in Greenwood. So I don't know where that contest is or where that contest is held in the world, but apparently good water here.
It's a taxpayer-driven story.
Yeah, are we paying for that contest to be flown on the other side of the world? Whatever. We're going to enjoy the beautiful scenery for the 4th time today. And every single time we've passed, it's changed. The first time, nice and dry. The second time, it was raining. Third time, it was raining really hard. And now the 4th time, it is snowing like crazy. You can see the slush is starting to stick here already. That means it's gotten worse since our last run. We have to take our time. I really, really don't want to spin out up there, but it was slippery. Transferring it from their mill to a train station, and it gets loaded onto trains and goes down to the US.
We're literally on the border.
Yeah, we're maybe half a mile away from the US border, so we bring it an hour over this pass. It's unloaded, they unload it straight onto train cars, and then off to the US it goes. The political stance as it is right now, in January the laws are changing where the tariffs are going up in January. So they're trying to transport as much Canadian lumber over the border as possible before January. I have a feeling after January I will not be making any US runs for a while, because they're really pushing as much lumber as possible into the US. So I think US runs next year, early next year, will be out of the window. At least for lumber. Might be other loads that still go down there, but I don't think we'll do a lot of US runs. Bad for Canadian trucking. Hopefully it's good for the US economy. Because if both sides are suffering thanks to the law, that sucks. The Canadian side will definitely suffer thanks to that law. But if it's helping the US, I can't really blame the US. I guess that'll be up to time to find out if it helps or not. Surprising how often I get cut off. Also, I was surprised how often people give you room. If you need to change lanes, just turn your signals on and people just magically, they give you room. And a lot of good drivers here. A couple of bad ones, a lot of good drivers. I've been quite impressed. Up and away. Kind of fun. It's kind of cool seeing the environment change so much. Definitely winter wonderland here. And don't worry, I already looked on the radio stations. Couldn't find any Christmas music. Patreon, if you guys want or join us on Patreon, you can listen to some Christmas music. We did some bonus videos yesterday. So there's a bunch of bonus videos on there for just an extra $1 a month. We're having some fun. What were you gonna say, Jess?
Well, I was gonna say the Coca-Cola's been closed all day.
Oh yeah, Coca-Cola Highway's been closed all day long. caught fire, and it's hazardous materials of some type, very corrosive material. So Coquihalla has been closed both directions since the morning, so that's gotta hurt. There's gonna be a lot of late loads. They'll have to take Highway 3 or Highway 1.
It's after all the mudslides.
Yep. Highway 1 is closed due to all the mudslides, and now due to a fire. Craziness that way. At the lumberyard there, assuming I was going to be doing this run again tomorrow, but if they're not sure, I asked the forklift driver to load them up. He didn't seem too happy. He was looking forward to seeing me running again tomorrow as well. Apparently they've had some difficult drivers they've been dealing with, so I'm glad I've left a good impression. Everybody always fights over me. No matter where I go to work, people fight over me. Most recently, I was stuck on nights because I was so darn good at the job. But just because I'm good at a job doesn't mean I need to be stuck there. What is that smell?
Yes.
Yeah, some kind of gas. Almost like a propane smell.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good thing. Keep moving. I don't want to be near an explosion. It smells like
They could have just had their tank filled or something.
maybe they got their big propane tank filled. I guess some people heat by propane. Out here, I don't know. What else you would use a big propane tank for besides heating? Welcome to Greenwood. Well guys, thanks for watching. Please hit that subscribe button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that thumbs up if you guys enjoyed the episode. And if you're a Patreon viewer, look for the next video. We're going to drive through Greenwood.